Hey guys, so we just wanted to do a quick little speed test comparison here between the HTC family. We do have the HTC One M7 and the M8, the M9 as well as the A9, the newest kid on the block. This is actually a new M9 as well because I kind of dropped my silver one and basically need to get it repaired, so very nice excuse to get a gold one, which I think I've had every colour M9 now, grey, silver, now gold. We wanted to see how this new one stacked up against these, so we're just going to start them up at roughly the same kind of time. Obviously the difficulty here is that they all have different positioning when it comes to the power button, which is very annoying really, but hopefully we can get them started up near the same time kind of thing. So 3, 2, 1, let's go. So my money is on the M9. See that AMOLED flicker. Wow, we do have the Marshmallow running M8 leading the pack. Oh, very close with the A9 and the M9. Not a huge difference. M9 still on Lollipop, I think, as well as the M7. So we're still looking for the Marshmallow update, but it should be coming down quite soon apparently for the M9. But you can see they all look similar nevertheless in terms of the actual software. Very nice sense user interface with all of them. So first things first, I wanted to see the benchmark speed test performance here on the Antutu. So we're just going to run off basically the newest Antutu here, so we can see how it is. And for those who are not interested in specs, you can see we do have very different processors here. Snapdragon 600, I think, Snapdragon 617, Snapdragon 801, and Snapdragon 810, I think. So nice mixture here, and you can definitely see a difference in terms of the performance with the M7 really struggling. So really weird music here. But the M8 seems to be doing very well. You can see nice and smooth. M7 looks like it's in slow motion. And the A9, not the smoothest. Definitely M8 and M9 here with this test. Could put me to sleep, that music. But what's happening now? So we do have the M8 still in front, and the M9 kind of not that far ahead actually, which I was expecting. Seems to be behind even the A9. So I'm just going to fast forward the video, I think, until the end, because I think it's dragging on a little bit. So I think we're coming to the end now, and I gotta say the new Antutu just takes ages to complete. But you know, it has completed for them here, and you can see not a huge difference actually between the M8 and the M9 when it comes to the raw score here. 70,547 versus 73,970. The A9 is coming in at 62,481, very respectable for obviously a mid-ranger processor. So you can see this is where they stand. The Nexus 6 just above the M8, and the Sony Xperia Z5 just above the M9, and the A9 just below the G4. And finally we do have the M7, and that's 32,189. So not the highest there, but you know, still quite decent compared to lower end handsets. But certainly what I expected, really, you know, in terms of the order of precedence. So we can just check out the internet Wi-Fi speed as well, seeing how they handle uploading and downloading, and just going to use the speed test app. As you can see, all of them connected to, I think, the same connection in terms of my router. So we can just start off here with the little old M7, which is certainly getting on now, but it still looks fantastic even today. So how can it do for the Wi-Fi? And I think it does support the 5G band, so you know, it shouldn't be too shabby. And you can see quite a mediocre score for the Wi-Fi here. And now we can just move on to the M8. Which again, very mediocre here. Perhaps too mediocre if you ask me. Definitely on the right one. Which one am I connected to? Yeah. So very poor when it came to the M8. So better on the M7. And the M9. So what can the M9 give us? And again, very mediocre score here, but better than the rest, which is good. So what can the upload give us? Not bad. And can the A9 surprise us here? Wow, yes it can. So this is a Snapdragon 617 chipset, and you can see very nice Wi-Fi here compared to the others. Maybe they're throttling me at this time because it is very popular time for like internet access, so probably why we're not getting the full amount. But you can see for the upload it looks like the M9 does still take it, but the download going to the A9, which is very nice. So you can definitely see some differences here in terms of the performance, but I definitely think you can see, you know, there's been some interesting progression when it comes to the design of each handset. I think the screen on the A9 is definitely you know, very refreshing in terms of the viewing angles. I did notice like it looks you know, very nice in terms of the colours, etc. But obviously you're still getting your front facing speakers with the other handsets, although I think HTC is bringing that back for the X9, which is coming out soon. So, you know, some definite interesting things here with HTC's design. Hopefully they can bring back the front-facing speakers and remove the HTC logo from there, because to me it's just wasted space really. But yeah, you know, hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, don't forget to leave a like, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.